Honorable members of the Parliament, members of the jury, my friends, ladies and gentlemen, I am Ralph Leonard Marbaniang. I represent the state of Meghalaya, the abode of the clouds. And like many of you today, I'll be talking on the topic patriotism and nation building. I'm so sorry. The way I see it, we are all trying to figure out the question, who is a patriot? We know what patriotism is. Love, pride, affinity, loyalty towards our country. But I believe there is one point that is important, and that is what patriotism is not. Patriotism is not devotion to a single religion, culture, caste, or creed, but it is devotion to a common national spirit. Then the question arises, how do we identify patriotism? How does it manifest? Ladies and gentlemen, I believe it does so in our demeanor, in our character, in the way we interact with the people we encounter, with our families, our friends, our neighbors, people in our social circles. I believe patriotism should invite us not only to be tolerant, but to accept and to celebrate the differences among us. I see patriotism as the overlying effect, the summation of each of our relationships. Patriotism in this manner is accepting and inclusive. It welcomes you in and doesn't shut you out. It uplifts communities that are marginalized, the poor, the disadvantaged, the minorities, the tribes. Patriotism binds each of us together as one country, one nation. Patriotism shouldn't be imposing. It should not stem out of a sense of superiority. Instead, it should be the kind that doesn't view what is strange and unfamiliar as a threat. Instead, it allows people to share in the burden and the challenges that lay before our country, to share in the efforts and the endeavors that we require to overcome those challenges, as well as the fruits that are born out of them. Ladies and gentlemen, we have been charged with the protection of a legacy that has been handed to us by our forefathers, our freedom fighters. They heard a distinct call, a call not only to rise up against the foreign rulers, but to rise up against communal ideologies. This very hall bore witness to that legacy. The Constituent Assembly framed our Constitution within this very room. And there I say that it is that same call that beckons all of us today. There is no doubt that we shall answer it. But the question is, in what manner, how do we answer it? Ladies and gentlemen, there are those who would wish to see our country divided, steeped in parochial aggressions. But I say to you today, let them see a united India. There are those who wish to weaken our resolve, threaten our aspirations as compatriots. Let them see a united India. There are those who doubt our ability to unite as a nation. Let them see a new India. Ladies and gentlemen, if not for each other, if not for every citizen of our country, if not for our people, if not for our communities and our families, then what for shall a new India rise? Thank you.